Jai Hind students. Today we will discuss about Biot-Savart law. ऑस्टेट एक्सपेरिमेंट में हमने ये देखा है कि whenever current is passed through a conductor, magnetic field is established around it. We have seen number of laws how to determine the direction of magnetic field at any point, isn't it? जब 1820 में ऑस्टेट ने ये प्रूव कर दिया कि किसी भी करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर के चारों ओर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड स्टैब्लिश हो जाता है, तब दो फ्रेंच साइंटिस्ट बायो एंड सावर्ट दोनों ने कई सारे कंडक्टर्स के साथ में एक्सपेरिमेंट्स किए और एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करने के बाद करंट एलिमेंट की वजह से किसी भी पॉइंट पर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड स्ट्रेंथ क्या होगी, इसके लिए एक लॉ दिया जिसे हम Biot-Savart law कहते हैं. On the basis of their experiments, they establish a law known as Biot-Savart's law. What is this? Let us see. Let XY is a current carrying conductor carrying current I, and DL is small line element due to which we have to find magnetic field strength at point P, which is situated at distance r from this current element dl. Let this is angle theta between current element and the line joining observational point P to the current element dl. According to Biot-Savart, the magnetic field strength at point P due to this current element dB is directly proportional to strength of current flowing through the conductor, also directly proportional to length of current element, that is dB is directly proportional to dl, and third, dB is directly proportional to sine of angle between line joining to current element to the observational point. Therefore, dB directly proportional to sine theta. And fourth one, it is inversely proportional to square of distance between them, that is dB inversely proportional r square. If we combine all four, we get dB directly proportional to I dl sine theta upon r square, or dB equals k I dl sine theta upon r square, where k is proportionality constant, depends on medium around the conductor as well as the system of unit used. For air or vacuum in SI system, k equals mu naught upon 4 pi. Therefore, we can write equation number 1 as dB equals mu naught upon 4 pi I dl sine theta upon r square, Weber per meter square or Tesla. This is known as Biot-Savart's law. It shows magnetic field strength at a point due to small element of the current. If we want to find out the net magnetic field strength at the observational point, we have to integrate this expression with proper limit. जब आगे अपन इसके एप्लीकेशंस देखेंगे तब हम देखेंगे कि प्रॉपर लिमिट से यहाँ पर क्या मतलब है. क्लियर? हियर mu naught is absolute permeability of air or vacuum whose value is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 Newton per ampere square or Weber per ampere meter or Tesla meter per ampere. Therefore, this expression can also be written as dB equals 10 to the power minus 7 I dl sine theta upon r square. Weber per meter square or Tesla. Integrating this expression or this expression with proper limit according to the conductor given to us, we would be able to find out net magnetic field at observation point. Is it clear? Now let us see what is vector form of Biot-Savart's law. We have seen that magnetic field intensity at point P due to line element of length dl at distance r, dV equals mu naught upon 4 pi I dl sin theta upon r square. Can we write this expression as r dV equals mu naught upon 4 pi I dl r sin theta upon r cube? Can we write this? Multiplied and divided by r. R dV equals mu naught I upon 4 pi dl r sin theta upon r cube. Since angle between vector dl and vector r is theta over here, means it is cross product or vector product of vector dl and r. Therefore, we can write it as dV equals mu naught upon 4 pi I dl vector dl cross vector r upon r cube. Isn't it? This is the expression for vector form of Biot-Savart's law. This can also be written as dV equals mu naught I upon 4 pi vector dl cross r cap upon r square, where r cap is unit vector in the direction of observation point from the current carrying conductor. Therefore, this is also vector form of Biot-Savart's law. Is it clear?